Episode 47. Chen Guo had lost count of how many times she'd fallen asleep watching TV on this couch, only to wake up shivering and crawl silently back to bed. This time, she woke to find herself snugly wrapped in her own quilt, its familiar scent confirming it was hers. Still half asleep, Chen Guo thought she was in her bed. He was curled up comfortably in his blanket, rolled over in his sleep, and then tumbled right off the sofa. Chen Guo, who had fallen to the floor, still clung to the blanket. It took her a long moment to come back to her senses. Only then did he realize he was still on the couch. It's not a high sofa. You won't get hurt from a fall like that. Chen Guo was both annoyed and amused. He pushed himself up, still clutching the blanket, and saw the small storage room door was shut. He knew it was all the work of that new guy, Ye Shu. He put the quilt back in the bedroom and went to the bathroom to wash up. He was only halfway through tidying up when a knock came at the door. Chen Guo opened the door, toothbrush still in her mouth, to find a young woman standing outside, all smiles and surrounded by luggage.
Yeah, you're back, little Tang.
Chen Guo mumbled around her toothbrush, her words muffled by foam.
Yeah, what took you so long?
Tang Ru, laden with bags, couldn't manage her keys, so she knocked, only to find Chen Guo in this state.
I stayed up too late last night.
Chen Guo, mouthful of toothpaste foam, insisted on continuing the conversation.
Go brush your teeth first.
Once inside, Tang Ru dropped her things on the floor and steered Chen Guo straight into the bathroom.
I heard you hired someone new.
Chen Guo was brushing her teeth. Tang Ru leaned against the doorframe outside, her gaze fixed on the closed storage room door. She tilted her head and asked,
Yeah, they told you?
Yeah,
He's got nowhere else to go for now, so I let him crash there.
I heard he's only been here a day and already got you all worked up.
Tang Ru had clearly picked up quite a bit of gossip downstairs. Chen Guo was speechless. Just barely was an understatement. Last night, she'd wanted to strangle the guy, but this guy was infuriating one moment, and then draping a coat over me and tucking me in the next. He's the source of all the good and the bad.
What's wrong?
Tang Ru saw Chen Guo had fallen silent, lost in thought.
It's nothing. He's really good at glory.
How good is he? Like you?
You little brat.
Chen Guo rolled her eyes. The mere mention of it soured her mood. Tang Ru wasn't a glory player. Hoping to recruit her, Chen Guo used her character chasing Haze to duel in the arena while explaining the game's appeal. Distracted, Chen Guo got thoroughly trounced in that match, but Tang Ru immediately declared she wanted to give it a try, which warmed Chen Guo's heart. Tang Ru got thoroughly thrashed in the first round too, and immediately started asking Chen Guo for details on the finer points of the controls. She lost the second round as well, so Chen Guo took the initiative to explain some tactics she could use against this particular opponent. So, in the third round, Tang Ru turned the tables and absolutely crushed her opponent.
That was easy.
Tang Ru turned back to Chen Guo, but the keen interest she'd shown just moments before had vanished. Chen Guo could only stand there, utterly dumbfounded. A complete rookie after just 2 rounds of getting familiar with the controls and understanding the playstyle, was already able to turn the tables and dominate the opponent. Chen Guo couldn't quite gauge the opponent's skill level. She immediately borrowed an account from a customer in the internet cafe, one with the same class as the previous challenger. Chen Guo was a launcher main, but she knew a thing or two about other classes, certainly more than someone who'd only played Glory 3 times. Even with Chen Guo's skilled control, the result was still a complete beatdown. Chen Guo could hardly believe it. He dragged a reluctant Tang Ru into several more matches. They managed to eke out a few wins, but the more they played, the more they lost. Tang Ru was clearly getting the hang of it, and Chen Guo finally realized the source of her unbelievable skill, APM. This girl was a natural, with astonishingly fast hands. This made Chen Guo, who by then had 3 years of glory experience and thought she was nearly a pro, feel utterly ashamed. Talent, pure talent. It'd be a damn shame not to play glory with a gift like that. Chen Guo redoubled her efforts, practically dragging Tang Ru into the world of glory, but in the end, she failed spectacularly. Chen Guo's animated descriptions of glory's allure were repeatedly met with nothing but a face full of yawns. Chen Guo had tried for 2 solid months, with absolutely nothing to show for it. This final task crushed Chen Guo's last shred of hope. To enter the heavenly domain, players must complete a series of challenge quests. These include standard monster hunts, boss takedowns, material gathering, and even winning PK matches in the arena. But the most infuriating part for players was the skill challenge tasks. These skill challenges don't just require you to defeat your opponent. You also have to meet a whole list of system demands during the fight, like hitting a specific combo count, keeping your total damage taken under a limit, or landing a set number of aerial combos. Countless players were stuck on this stage, unable to clear it. Chen Guo was no exception, firmly blocked by the skill challenge, never quite meeting the requirements. Yet, after studying Chen Guo's account for a few days, Tang Ru completed the Heavenly Domain's skill challenge for him. Chen Guo was utterly speechless. He finally understood why Tang Ru couldn't muster any interest in the game. What most players had to struggle and grind for, she could achieve with effortless ease. The game is called Glory for a reason. It's meant for players to treat their gear, their skills, every record as a true honor. And players embrace that because these things are genuinely hard-won. They demand real effort to achieve. But for Tang Ru, she completed in a few days the skill challenges that stumped countless players for ages. How could she possibly feel any sense of glory from that? No one would consider the simple act of lifting a cup to take a sip as a feat of glory. Chen Guo felt despair, but she refused to give up. Over the past 2 years, whenever a formidable opponent showed up, he dragged Tang Ru in to give it a try, and time after time she'd turn back to ask him.
That's it?
Chen Guo couldn't keep doing this without losing face. When she couldn't handle something, and someone just turned around and asked, "Is that all?" How was she supposed to deal with that? So for the past few months, Chen Guo had even stopped doing that. But the mention of Ye Shu rekindled that long-dormant idea in Chen Guo. She suddenly wiped her mouth, tossed her towel, and with her hair still a mess, went to pound on Ye Shu's door.
Hey, I'll go wake him up. You can try.
Ah, forget it.
Tang Ru quickly grabbed Chen Guo's arm to stop her.
He just got off the night shift and is resting, isn't he? We'll talk when he's up.
Oh, alright then.
Chen Guo thought about it and decided to let it go for now. He grabbed a towel and was about to get back to washing when something else suddenly occurred to him.
Oh right? His hands are just like yours. Really beautiful.